Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and in today's video, I'm going to go over everything related to the Nintendo Switch 2, including what leakers, prominent leakers, insiders, Microsoft, that person, and president. We're going to go over it in this video, just in case if you miss anything regarding Switch 2, this is the video you need to watch in order to get caught up to date at that console. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, before we get started, this video is sponsored by this shirt. Into the AM. Into the AM makes these amazing shirts you've seen me wear on the channel. All the colorfulness and softiness of the shirt. And of course, the print is the highest quality print I've ever seen on a t-shirt, period. The shirts come pre-shrunk and everything. They're the highest quality you can ever find. Into the AM is having their Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale right now. So go ahead and take advantage of that. All the links are down below in the description. Get your code Mike O or Odyssey. I think it is. I think it's down there somewhere. But Into the AM, thank you so much for sponsoring this video and for sending me these amazing t-shirts that I just love so much. And just another quick reminder, December 16th is our Merry Switchmas event. We will be giving a whole bunch of prizes. I got another prize here that just arrived and I'm going to show it to you right now. Orion just sent over a gift basket. And when I mean a gift basket, it's not just a gift basket. It's this, together with the case, with the battery, with the t-shirt, and a whole bunch of things. For the giveaway, they are sponsoring our giveaway and sending us a free Orion to give to you. So this December 16th, we have so many giveaways to give away. We have Orion sponsoring the channel. We have Ewing Racing giving a gaming chair as well, and so many other giveaways we're having on the channel. So December 16th, make sure to subscribe for that. Make sure to set the notifications so you don't miss that day, and make sure that all notifications for the Odyssey are on. December 16th, our Christmas Merry Switchmas giveaway. All right, so for what you came here for, Switch 2 recap from start to finish. Let's first start with the name. We have no name yet. There is no name. We have dubbed the Switch 2 just because some people want it to be the Switch 2. I don't. I want to see a brand new name, differentiate, even if it looks the same, kind of like the same form factor. I want it to be a new name because I just want it to be fresh and new and exciting, right? Rather just call it the Switch 2 continuation. So the name is up in the air. We don't know what's going to be called yet, but Switch 2 is what we call it for now. Then the release date. We are all in agreement that the year 2024 will be the year that Switch 2 will arrive. Now, when in 2024 will the Switch 2 arrive? Well, everybody has different opinions. Some people say at the end of the year, some people say at the beginning of the year, some people say at the middle of the year. I personally think that the Switch 2 will be announced towards the end of March, beginning of April, and released in the summer. There will not be a really long waiting time, maybe 2 to 3 months between announcement and release. And I think it's going to be an amazing console that will revolutionize the industry once again, just like the Nintendo Switch did. So when it comes to a time frame, 2024, in my opinion, okay, this is just me talking, 2024, March / April announcement, either the end of March or the beginning of April announcement, and then a June-July release date for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, what will happen to your Nintendo Switch? The big question is where there will be backwards compatibility, and this is something that has a lot of people excited because Nintendo has kind of almost hinted at this over and over again. And I'm not talking about leakers or rumors or anything. I mean Nintendo themselves. They have hinted so many times that backwards compatibility could be a thing. The first one who actually mentioned this was Miyamoto back in the day, who said, well, Nintendo is in a position now where the system that we use now to develop our games has made it easier for these games to continue forward onto the next generation. And so what he said there is that the platform they're using to develop their games, with this, it has made it so much easier for games to move forward, meaning backwards compatibility with future consoles. For example, Microsoft, right? Microsoft uses Windows. Windows is the backbone of what the Xbox is. The Xbox One's Windows. From the very beginning, from the Xbox One to the Xbox Series X, which is around here, right there. So they have always used Windows as a software and the development software. So wherever game that runs Windows, will be compatible with the Xbox. So from the Xbox One to the Xbox 2 to the Xbox, this one, you've noticed that you logged into your account, and then you've been able to download Minecraft and all these amazing other games you own on Microsoft, right? And that is a good segue to the next thing that Nintendo President Furukawa has actually said that hinted to backwards compatibility, and it has to do with Nintendo accounts. Nintendo did confirm, Furukawa, the president, did confirm that Nintendo accounts will make it easier than ever to transition from the new console to the next generation console. And this is the hint number 2 by Nintendo that tells us that we are getting backwards compatibility when it comes to one console to the other. It's all a matter of just signing in and downloading whatever you own on your current Switch. That is backwards compatibility. Moving forward, how powerful will the Nintendo Switch 2 be? Now, when it comes to power, okay, when it comes to power and graphics, it's how beautiful it looks, how crisp it looks. I mean, there are a lot of games on Nintendo Switch now that look amazing. There are other games that struggle. According to sources, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be almost as powerful as the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but then there are other sources that state that Switch 2 will actually be more comparable to the Xbox Series S. Not the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, but more like the Xbox Series S. So meaning the console will be able to run every current generation game, right? Every next generation game, the console will be able to handle, because the Xbox Series S, it handles every current generation game that is out now. So the system will be able to handle all those types of games. Now, for a lot of people out there that they're kind of stuck on this notion that the Switch will be as powerful as a 10-year-old system, which is the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, you have to understand that we live in a world where the technology is a lot better than it was 10 years ago. The chips, the CPU, GPUs, everything, the RAM, all that hardware is just so much better than it was 10 years ago. Right now, we are not using technology from 10 years ago. We're using technology from now for the Nintendo Switch. And when they say that the system will be as powerful as the PS4 or the Xbox Series or the Xbox One, they're talking about mainly raw power, right? Because there's other factors that contribute to the overall experience and the overall compatibility of current gen games into the system. And so right now we do have the ability to upgrade the hardware, which will be immensely upgraded from the current Switch. Not only that, Nintendo is also using AI upscaling, DLSS 3.2, if I'm not mistaken, that will also be a big, huge factor on how the games will play. And look, this was not available to consoles 10 years ago. Yes, PCs have had it for the longest, but not Nintendo consoles or even PlayStation or Xbox consoles. The last topic in Nintendo Switch 2 is form factor, right? Form factor and how it will look. Now, there has been a rumor out there that the Nintendo Switch 2 will go back to using a LCD screen rather than the OLED screen, but it'll use an LCD screen. Now, let me tell you why this is not all that bad. It's because, again, technology advances more and more, and the Nintendo Switch is 7 years old, so the LCD screens from back in the day are not the same ones now. Plus, we have something called mini LED, which is basically a brighter LCD screen that will actually give you those bright, beautiful colors, and it's more comparable to OLED without being extra expensive. So Nintendo is actually going back to this LCD, hopefully mini LED, to cut costs, to keep these consoles available at a cheaper price to you, the consumer. And not only that, but there's also good news on top of that. Nintendo is also working on an 8-inch screen for the next gen system. We currently have a 7-inch on the Switch. For comparison purposes, the screen will be as large as the PlayStation Portal screen. And so if you look at the PlayStation Portal screen, I'm showing it to you on now screen, and you look at the comparison between the Switch and the PlayStation Portal, that is how big the Nintendo Switch screen will be. I don't know when it comes to the brightness and everything else comparison, because we don't have that yet. But when it comes to the screen size, that is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be bigger than the current Switch, bigger than the current Switch OLED. So it's gonna be a 8-inch LCD mini LED screen, and I get excited because I love bigger screens on devices. So there you have it. Everything has been said and spoken. Switch 2 is coming in 2024. Let me know if you're excited down below in the comments. It just says I'm excited for Switch 2, and I'll see you in the next one. Never give up. Journey on. Peace.